Welcome to Attican Plays Airport CEO. All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to Series 1, Episode 9 of Airport CEO. In the last episode, we had just started into the process of setting up our accommodations for the large airplanes. So we're setting up large stands, bigger taxiways, the big runways, and all that good stuff. But before we dive into today's episode, I want to kind of catch up and go through some comments that you guys have left. And I want to reiterate, the way this channel works is, I hope the way this channel works, my intent is that we all share comments and we help one another become better players. So if you're new, ask questions. If you don't quite get something, ask questions. If there's something you didn't, if I went through something too fast, ask questions. If you're a good player or even a so-so player, but you know something works a certain way, tell us. Help everybody become better at the game. And so that's the whole purpose of the channel, is for all of us to find games that we enjoy playing and for all of us to make one another better players so that we can get even more enjoyment out of the games. And the other thing is, in this channel, I do share the comments. In fact, I have made, over on the series I did on, mini-series, I did on mini as in multiple series I did on Railway Empire. I actually did entire videos just going through comments. We got so many. But I do want to catch up on some of the comments. So Peter and Wesley noted that international airports are quite different, some of them, in the way that they handle check-in and security, that a lot of times you'll go all the way out to the gate before you ever hit security. So you're kind of free to move around. And, Peter noted that there's an airport, I forget the name of it, that, has a shopping mall when you first come in, but it's like a shopping ground transportation. It's sort of a hub for a lot of things going on. I would kind of like that. I wish I could put a few little shops out here. That's what I tried to do with this, is put these shops so that these folks could go spend some money while they're waiting on their bags. I mean, they're there, spend some money. But anyway, the thing I noted is when I play these games, I'm playing them like a tycoon game, and I'm playing them to try to optimize performance and make the most money and really have everything be as efficient as I'm capable of making it, and as efficient as the game is capable of giving us. So form follows function for me. You'll notice, I got these ugly square buildings, and, nothing, I'm letting these planes back right into our airport, even though they really shouldn't do that. We should give them some space, but the game lets us get away with it, so I'm doing it. Now, we may get away from that in the second one, but my point was, it might be fun now, if we finish this series and we like it and all you guys want to hang in there and we want to do another one, we will look into making a more, quote, realistic, unquote, looking airport, and a more, leave some space and have bigger runways and all that kind of stuff. And we may get into that down the road. Now, Peter and Rafe mentioned that I had messed up a medium baggage claim, and I'm thinking they mean I've got one of these gates going to the wrong. See, were those all? Yeah, those are all good. Aha, that one is wrong. Shoot, this one is wrong. It really, to even the load, it should go up here. Yep, sure enough. This one is incorrect. So what we're going to have to do is watch that and fix it when, there's no plane there. We're not handling a flight. And that's going to be tough. We've got a busy schedule, but we'll watch that and get that fixed. So thank you guys for watching that. And I mess up all the time. There's no doubt about it, particularly in these detailed stuff. I get bored with it and get sloppy. So keep your eyes open and let me know when I goof something up. Now, I love the comment Swiss Frames made. At first, it just made me smile, and then I broke out in laughing. He said, he said, "Welcome to the world's most dangerous airport." Because we've got people taking off to the south and landing to the north and coming straight at each other. And, imagine there's like a 40 knots side wind going here. And this poor guy is taking off the wind gusts here. This guy, or maybe the wind's coming this other way from right to left, and the guy's landing and whoosh, he's just right over here. And man, what a disaster we could have. You're right on, Swiss Frames. And I think, I see. Yeah, I've got this one better. I've got this one more like the way they do it in the real world, which is the planes are, the runways, are parallel and going the same way. So the planes are coming in together, and they're less likely to, screw up. And I can't remember which airport it is. Oh, it seems like it's down in Florida, but it could be anywhere. I mean, when you're coming in, there's parallel runways, and you're coming in together, and you could have two planes that they just look like they're like, how motorcycles are right on the highway next to each other. That's what the plane looks like. You look out the side, and there's a plane right next to you, and you're just flying right down and landing next to each other. So this is probably a more realistic setup. But anyway. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're playing the game. Now, will we get more realistic? Yeah, probably. All right. And what other comments were there? So thank you, Swiss Frames, for giving me a good laugh. Oh, Alex noted that in one of the other episodes, and we ended up fixing it, that I had turned off passengers on this one, I think it was. So we got that fixed. And this all seems to be working beautifully, by the way, so far. And Mountain Dan Gaming, who's left several good comments, so thank you, Mountain Dan. But he said there's a setting for opacity, probably graphics, I would guess. I would be wrong. Audio gameplay doesn't make any sense. Don't see it. Surely it's not controls. Couldn't be. We just looked at graphics. I didn't see anything. Couldn't be audio. That makes no sense at all. Okay, Mountain Dan Gaming. Where is that setting? I can't find it. Unless there's a... No. I don't know where that is. So add another comment, please. Comment on your comment. So I'm going to wrap up the comment review for this one with a quote from Kylo Robinson. He says, dude, you should have more subs. Everything you do is awesome. How could any of us argue with that? So thank you, Kylo. All right, let's get going here. So we have, it's been running along. We're accumulating money back up. We're spending a lot of money. This is very expensive to set up. So what we got to figure out here, I think we can see the flow. And let's finish off the basic flow of this thing. Let's do our runway, concrete. And I got to think about, see, we'll have this coming up here. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, sorry. I'm thinking about how are we going to get service vehicles. I want to be able to kind of loop around, make sure our service vehicles have good access. And having this come down and over here is not a problem because, of course, our service vehicles can cross the taxiways anyway. And we could always tunnel under if we don't want to cross them on top. So we can go ahead and run on down here. Whoa. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. We want to do this. So the way this is set up now, you can see it's kind of super easy flow. This is for landing. So you land, you taxi over here, and you just taxi down till you get to your gate, and you turn in, you get service, then you back out and go right down like this and back out the door. So it's super simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of expensive taxiway or a whole lot of real estate. And that leaves all this out here open. Now, I had pondered out loud in the last one, where in the world, see that's poor. That's really poor, letting that plane back into the building. And, next time, next airport, we'll do better with that. But I'm not worried about it right now. Well, I must be a little worried about it. I keep mentioning. Okay. So, the international. So I have a different plan for the international and how I want to implement it. And we're going to skip it for right now. We're not even going to worry about it because I'm not worried about this. And in fact, this space out here, we're going to use it for some of the service items we need for these stands. And we could try to cram even more gates in here. In fact, one thing I contemplated is moving this over, putting gate here and using this kind of back to back, put a gate here and then put a gate and then the terminal, and then a gate on the other side. And then you could double up through there and have a ton of gates. But you only need so many, and only so many people can go through here. And it's our first airport. Let's not go crazy. I think we're going to have plenty. We're definitely going to hit that 10,000 you need for airport of the year. That's not even going to be an issue. We're at I don't know if we have an available report to look at. No, we don't have any open, but we're hitting like upper 5,000, 6,000 just from our little regional airport. So hitting 10,000 is definitely not going to be an issue once we get these big planes popping. All right, so all right, that all looks good. Now again, I said, now what I want to think about now is how far down are we going to go? How far down this way are we going to go? Or are we at all? I mean, would it look better to just keep going that way and keep this open? Is that a cleaner look? Yeah, but who cares? Again, form follows function. So we could go down this way one more. And in fact, that's be a very convenient gate. So yeah, we certainly want to do that. So let's look at our gates again. I'm just trying to get a feel for, only one more is going to fit, which is fine. We'll put one more gate down here when we want to. So that'll give us 3. And then how many would fit up here? Without doing a bunch of counting, let me see if I got good enough eyes to do this. That's 1, 2. No, oh man, the interface just doesn't cooperate. But it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get probably 6 up through there. 7, 8, 9, which is what I said I wanted to do in the first place, isn't it? So no problem. That's plenty of gates for our first airport. First try, and it's all the gates that the Huntington-Charleston area needs, and then some. All right, so what do we need? All right, we need to go up to the second floor. Okay, so this floor, you're coming in, you go through security, you're going to walk down here. Now, to get to these gates down here, you go downstairs. Now you don't need to. You can just stay up here, walk right along here, and here are your gates. So let's figure out how we want to set up our seating and all that good stuff. Because see, we've got a jetway built, and it comes up to the second floor. So we want to have our check-in and our boarding desk and security and what have you. So why don't we give them a nice medium boarding desk? We got to set up security first. All right, over here, security. All right. Now, do I want to make the rest of this secure? Don't need to yet. We'll decide later. I've got some ideas. So, and remember, just keep in your head, we've got that international airport coming up here. So I'm going to run this, or the international gates. We got to set those up eventually. All right, like so, and that's going to be our area, and I won't give them any more just because they're not going to have any more going up through here. So we'll confine it to this space and see what we can come up with. All right, so now we should be able to put a boarding desk, a nice medium boarding desk right here. Oh, and another comment that Mountain Dan made, which is very true, and I've kind of gone out and looked at Steam and seen some nice, cute designs people did. You don't have to have, this desk could be over here, right? And they could walk over that. You could even have it here to a door, and they could walk, if we had a little building going at some odd angle, to walk over to a gate over here. So that's actually that's a good point. We don't have to expand the building to put another. Yeah, we do, to have a jetway. But if we didn't want to, if we gave them stairs, they could walk. It doesn't matter. But we're going with the attached gates. Straight into the building kind of approach for this. So we're going to give them a medium one, and I'm also going to put, as kind of a backup and kind of because they're nice, we're going to put a boarding desk, self-boarding, and we're going to give them a couple of self-boardings as well. So if we don't want them waiting on a service agent, I think they're called, or what are they called? What do you call these people? Staff. Passenger service agent. Okay. And I also noticed, while I'm thinking of that, I apologize, I'm going to get off track for a second here. But we had some gates on the small, we didn't give the small gates any self-service. And I did notice a plane, I think it was this one right here, this gate, not this plane, but this gate earlier on, where they waited a moment to get somebody boarded because they were waiting on an agent. And, if we augmented this with a, what do you call it? By the way, do these have queues? No, they don't. No, not check-in. Boarding desk, self-boarding. If we gave each of these a self-boarding gate, in addition to, the in addition to the regular gate, if we have they can go twice as fast. You can rip through that even if there's an agent there. And if there's no agent, you don't have to wait. You can just go right ahead, and we won't hold up our planes. So why not? We've got them. Let's put them in here. Okay. And I'll have to go back and associate them. Is that our offending one? It is. Let's see if I can change it. Let me watch this plane. See if we can get this plane out of the way. Okay. And we let go. Yay. All right. Now, there we go. Our baggage, this one's now connected to the right one. So the planes that come in here, their baggage claim will be here, which is attached to that. Perfect. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Sidetrack. Put in some boarding over there, self-boarding. Got this. Oh, yeah. Back on track. We want to get a boarding desk. Let's give them a medium. Up here. Oh, we already did that. Okay. And so we need to give them seating. And I'd like to go ahead and make this nice and put in flight information display. I would put it here when we're going to be expanding. Kind of want it next to stuff like this. I think it reads like that, out that way. And then we want seating, and I think I'd like to have seating. I mean, they just kind of, it's really hard to control how they walk. I mean, you could use hedges and stuff to force them to walk a certain way, but it is not easy. So let's give them large. And we'll go. Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Be nice and crowded. Coronavirus will go crazy in that atmosphere, but and what we could do is on the end points of these, we can put kind of a let's see. trash can. We'll put trash can on this one and this one, which means like that. And then we'll put mediums here, here, and here. And then we'll put in trash can here and here. And I think it wouldn't kill us to give each, to give them a, I think this is more like just a nicety, but give them a, where is it, seating laptop where they can, oh, and they need little chairs. Let's give them nice chairs, so they can kind of charge up their laptop station. That's a pretty compact building. It's arguably too compact, but what I like is if you see the size of this, now we've got plenty of room to put money-making shops between the gates. So let's copy it. So we'll see how this works, and we may need a third row of seats. In fact, we may just go ahead and do that. And I thought I made this, I guess I didn't extend that. Yeah, we need to go out through here. Okay, that's all secure now, and we can copy this. And go now. This is really poor in terms of a walkthrough, isn't it? I mean, even though we know these guys they're going to come over here and walk right down this line, we know it's coming. You just know it's coming. But let's pretend that they walk properly, and we're going to leave some space. You know what? I take that back. If they're going to walk over there, why don't we just move everything up here like that and delete this. And then if we want to, we might even throw some walkolators in here. We'll see how that goes. And the end one, of course, we can go ahead with the bigger seating like that. But what we might want to do then is give them another set of seats. I almost wish I'd put the flower. I kind of like the whole flower thing. Like that. And let's just put another row in. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking a little bit. All right, so that should kind of get us going on this. When this is built, we'll build the jetway for it. They can come in, they can walk over here, no problema. They can even walk back here and go back down, but I don't want that, of course. I want them to be able to go down sooner rather than later to get into, this is going to be their baggage claim area down here. So we can even, our buddy here is going to survive, I think. So, although I think his contract's expired. It has, but we're going to welcome him back. Come on back. Spend some more money. Oh, by the way, Rafe asked me about that. We're getting messages about the contract expired. They didn't meet their sales, and we were getting a penalty. Well, basically, if we look at this contract, which it doesn't actually specify, which is, they need to fix that. You need so much stuff. They're going to, okay, they say we get a bonus if they do a certain level of sales, right? There's no mention of a penalty, so I'd like to see how in the world they're getting. If we got any legal department at all, they're not getting any penalties from us developers. You should add that in here. If there's a penalty for not hitting that sales number, then it should say so. But keep in mind, we're getting an hourly rate on this. As long as that penalty isn't greater than the amount of money we would make at an hourly rate just leasing the property, then we don't really care if they sell anything or not. So but see, he's already up to 100,000, but we've made 100,000 in rent and sales revenue from this shop, from this restaurant, a coffee shop, and so as long as the penalty isn't 500,000 or something, then of course this is a great deal. So we want to open all these we can. But I think that's how it works. If you make it, you get a bonus, and if you miss it, you pay a penalty. So either way, your money can go up a little or down a little. But the bottom line is, the key is have them there and have them leasing your property. That's what you really want. All right, so back up here. I want to put in an escalator, and I want it to go down. I don't want it in the way of any of this. Can't cross zones. Okay. All right, so we need to make part of this secure, right? So we can take how much? If we go all the way over to here, then that limits how much. I think we're going to need some baggage for all this. We're going to want multiple baggage. So I think what I'd like to do is have it be maybe at least go back to here. Like that. And remember I said this in an early episode. We would have walls here and here and here and here, but I'm finding routing problems with the walls, especially with these exits, so I'm just leaving them out. And everything behaves appropriately, because see how these people are walking right along here, but they won't scoot over here because they would be crossing zones. There really should be a wall here, in the back of this, and these shops should be backed up to a wall that divides this out so that you can't possibly go over there. But we're skipping the walls for now until the routing, improves in the game. Put it like that. All right, so now we can build an escalator. And why don't we put it like that? And why don't we give them a couple? This is going to be high volume. Okay, that's perfect. So you're going to come around this corner. Well, that's kind of abrupt, isn't it? Come around the corner. Whoa, escalator. All right, let's do that again. Escalator. Let's give them a little bit of space. Let them walk around the corner at least a little bit. Not too much though. And go down. 1, 2. Okay. Back up. All right, so good. So you'll get off the flight. You'll go down that escalator. That'll put you in this room. Let me do that again. You come off, go down the escalator. That puts you down here in a secure area. Then all we need to do is let you exit. Exit. Secure, exit. Give you an exit area so you can come down, get on out of there, and now you'll be in baggage claim, and this will be baggage claim for all the gates that we put along here. And we said 9, so I think let's do 3 per. That would make sense. 3. So now we know how many of these guys we need. We need 3 to match up with 3 baggage claims down here. All right, so there we go. That's okay. So I think the flow, the passenger flow looks like this. Come in up here, go through security, go to your gate, wait, get on the plane, go away. You get off the plane, come down here, go to baggage claim. Beautiful. All right, so passenger flow I think is good. Plane flow is good. You're going to just make a loop, in and out. In fact, this is in. This is going to be landings only. This is going to be takeoff only, departure only. And of course we could, I mean, you know, we could also make this departure or takeoff, either one. Nah. Then I'd have to move this up, have room to come over here, scoot this over. No. We'll just leave it like that. What else we got to think about? Baggage claim. We wanted 3 baggage claim areas. Now, if we run one more of these gates, can we afford it? Yeah, I'm going to actually just literally put the gate in here. We're not going to use it. I mean, yeah, the stand. We're not even going to use it yet. But I want to put it in here because I want that road and I don't want to build a road and have to take it out later. Because what we're going to do now is have our service vehicles, they're going to come off like this and go right on across the runway like so. And this is going to be the workspace for them, where we're going to have we're going to have probably garbage and our baggage claim, and the catering. We may put another catering in like over here to make it more convenient, or we may just let them run all the way over there, which means, of course, that either way we do it, this has to. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, so let me think about this one. If you're catering over here, and this is where you pick up your food, then you would have, then all you need to do is be able to get over into this system somewhere, which you can do at the end, wherever this ends, and you could do it right here. Oh, you could do it right here easily. You could just go across. We could duck down and hook back up. In fact, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I need to have a little place where we duck down and hook back up? And I think we do. And I think to keep all this clear, I think what we'll do is put a service going down, and service going down this way to match it. How about right there would be nice. Then we'll put service road here going across. Is that right? Yes. And then we'll go down under and we'll connect this up like so. So our catering can get to the catering. Three, 6, 9. We'll build it off the one direction for now, and it'll be a loop at the end of the day, but for now it'll be in one direction. And we could even give them, we'll even give them some space. We'll scoot over one. We won't run right next to these guys. But now we want to put our baggage claims. You know what we could do? We could line them up with the 3 they're going to serve. That would be rather nice. Need a building. How big a building do we need? Oh, wait. And workers have to get out there to it. How are they going to do that? Shoot. We're going to need a little tunnel system. So I think our 3 baggage claims just got moved. They're going to be right in here. We can put all 3 of them together because what I'm trying to solve is the problem of getting our troops, our workers, over there. Yeah. Let me measure something here. I want 48. No, grass is too hard to see. Oh, no. Yeah, I want 48. 48. I can't even read that. 48. Really? Okay, that's the space that our next 3 will take up. And if we have 9, 4, 5. So this space right in here is going to be the central point of the whole thing. And what we're really going you know what we're going to do is make this a little bit easier. Let's run a down service from here. Get rid of all this and I'm matching down, pointing the other way. No, it'd be better if they came up. Going to be underground. We'd like you to pop up here. So let's do an up. From here. And right there, I think. And then we'll build, link it up like so. Now, why did I do that? Why did I do that? All right, somebody, tell me what I was thinking when I wanted to do that. Not to mention the fact I put this right on the road where they can't get by it. That was pretty stupid. All right, let's kill that. Yeah, I don't think this is relevant anymore. Let's go down here, get rid of all that, go up. All right, never mind. All right, let's just pick a spot and put our our baggage claim in it. I think I'm over-analyzing this. So now I gotta go back here and let's pick these. I like the size of these guys. What was that? Oh, wait. But they're going to need this as well, aren't they? Yeah, they are. We'll build them this size. 14 by 9 would be 2. So 9. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. And then if we added a third one, it would only need to be 6 by 9. Okay, there's our building for baggage claim. It's on the service road. And our fuel, I'd like to have fuel kind of centrally located. We've got to have serious fuel for these planes. Let's build a medium fuel depot. And let's put it 2, 3 over like this, so that we can also give it some expanded capacity. We'll just make it ridiculous. So now we've got fuel and we've got baggage claim. And then I think we'll stick with this catering to see how that works. We may have to run an extra truck or two to make up for that distance. And garbage, we could give them another garbage over here on this side. Like that. And okay, they can get fuel, they can do garbage, they can get baggage claim. Get started building that. All right. And I really could have moved them over here, would have been a little bit of a help, but it's all right. We need time to build our money back up anyway. We're spending it at a scary pace. We'll give this one a jetway. And I'm going to close these. I don't want our schedulers thinking we're ready to go at any point until we are ready to pull the trigger. It crashes into both buildings, or both corners. All right, I'm getting a bunch of can't lands because the stand is still occupied. At this point, there's only one that is occupied. Okay, down here we need baggage claim, right? I think I want to put them along like this, and maybe seating up here. Oh, yeah, we only need 3, so let's see if we could do like a see if we can draw a C. A simple C. I'm not much of an artist. Doesn't look even remotely like a C. Not even tiny little bit. No, that's pretty much sucks, is what that does. Okay. While these guys are building, I'll try to keep it running. There's no reason not to. Let's make it bigger. And then to make it yeah. Use your imagination. It's a C, of course it is. This has gotten messed up in the changes. Everything looks good, and I want it to go that way, like so. And we need 3 of those to start with. We could do 4, but we don't need them yet. Okay. Let's pretend that's good. It's good enough. And we'll put in, they need to come, we need to have one that pops up from below and loads into it like that. Back up here, back down. and we can run our baggage claim. I think it's right there. Will be, yes. We could run it over here and just, hook it right into this system and let it come down. Or we don't even have to do that. It could just be its own, coming down like this, down here, and then we'll have 3 decision points for the 3 different possibilities. So we'll have a tilt tray. Let's run them from this way, I guess. Here, here, and here. No, you don't need one there. That one is everything else falls there. All right, so we go down like that, like so, like so. That'll do for now. So whenever this is set up, we'll have the feeds coming, the arrivals will feed down like this into this line, and then decide which baggage claim up above to go into. And then the departures will have to come off of, this got a little more complex. But not horribly so, because all we have to do now is, instead of saying this is our default, we'll just grab another decision here and say, okay, is this one good? No, yes. If not, go on around and come out that way and go all the way over here to baggage claim for these. Yeah. Super simple. All right, so so let's just go ahead and change that right now. And again, this is where I wish we had, you know what? No, we're not going to do that yet. The only thing I'm hesitant about is I don't want these guys out. If they get busy out here and I can't get somebody back over here and I delete it and can't get a worker back over there to reattach it in a timely fashion, then it's going to be a problem. No, once you're closed. All right. Okay, I have a feeling we're getting toward. I forgot to set a timer. I think we've been going for a while, so why don't we wrap up right here? I think you can see the basic plan coming together. Services out here, connecting here, and then eventually it'll go up here and they can loop that way so they can get to them either way. We could even contemplate having a gap so that the services can go right through the middle of them. That might not be the worst idea anyone ever had, but I don't think it's really totally necessary. I think we could just let them go this way. Keep in mind with our optimization, we're going to have a lot of the stuff already parked right here. It's just including the baggage claim. The only thing that's going to be, the baggage claim, worst case, will be the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one actually right here will be the worst in terms of getting over there and back. So I think what we could do is plan for that and put a crosswalk, so to speak. Have a service road that connects like from here over to this, and that way Yeah. We will definitely do that. Oh, we'll definitely do that. In fact, we'll run it right out of this so that the 3 baggage claims can come here and just go here and go either direction, and they won't have to make the loop around the corner. Yeah, that makes it much better. It'll put a gap in our stands here. In fact, why don't we just plan on putting it, let's see, can we, no. Let's see, can we afford another one of these? Oh yeah, of course we can. Okay, and then we'll just have a service road that runs just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can get to 4 that way and 5 that way. That's perfect. That's well, it's as close to perfect as we're going to get. All right, so beautiful. Yeah, let's stop right there, and I'll let this stuff keep building. And when we come back, we'll keep working on this and see if we can't get large, full-service domestic flights going. And then after that, tease, we'll get into the large international flights, and I'll show you how I'm thinking about doing that. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Airport CEO video. Thank you.